Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with my review of the Deluxe Red Ranger Hero set from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. I had already covered the basic hero set, but this is the one that comes with a few added bonuses. To get it out of the way, I'm going to quickly go over the things that are basically the same. The sash is the exact same thing. It's just this nice cloth sash. That's hard to say. Again, it doesn't fit adults, it fits kids. Kind of my same opinion is that I think it's kind of a neat addition for kids, one of the neater parts of both sets because it kind of fits well with the sash design of the suits. But yeah, this sword, still really basic, even for kids, honestly, it's kind of an embarrassment. Just this basic plastic color. You got a clip there to put it on your belt, and you can put any one of the ninja stars on it, but it's the same exact thing. There's no differences there. Pretty lame. And then the helmet, again, my main complaint being they downsized it, which isn't even a complaint like that, oh, an adult can't wear it. It's that, you know, there's all kinds of different sizes heads for kids. Knowing, being a kid and having Power Rangers masks, again, I just want to mention that they need to keep it a little bit better of a size instead of just tiny head, and removing the visor really takes away that feel of being a ranger. And also, even if you just wanted to get this to display it on your wall, because I know sometimes I liked having these with the visor just to hang on the wall, and that could be a cool thing. So they just really downgraded all that, but that is pretty much all that is exactly the same. The new things you're getting is you get 3 stars, 1 Zord star, which is White Rangers, 1 Changer Ranger star, I didn't even know why I said it that way, morphing like Ranger Star Red, and then 1 of the attack stars. These 2, I believe White you do get in the pack sets, but Red you definitely get in the morpher, so I think this is the only new one as of now that I can think of, and we're going to cover those quick. They're the same basic stars we've been getting, and these are the basic ones that don't have the designs around the edges. So now I gotta do this. Seconds of fun.
Kodiak Zord. Summon.
Alright, so you pretty much know what Red's gonna do.
Red Ninja Power Star. Activate.
Alright, and then I believe this is the only new one. As of this recording, I could have had this by now and later.
Element Star. Fire mode. Engage.
Alright. Oh. So that's the only new sound I've been able to unlock. Not been able to, but I mean of this review. It's the fire one. In the sets, they do have the water one of that. But otherwise, if you're collecting the sets, or even if you just have the morpher, these aren't that exciting of new additions, and there'll be easier ways to get them. I honestly think the best addition of this set is actually this, their frog gun weapon, which I believe this is the same one that will be sold individually. It's not in sort of the quote-unquote deluxe class you would see for, like, I guess in the morpher range. It's going to be cheaper, but I believe this is the same one that you can get individually. I'll probably still pick that up. We'll see, but regardless, if it's the same one or not, I'm like 99% sure. I just want to cover myself in case I'm wrong. It is the same design look. Like, we saw pictures of this at Morphicon, and it's a lot more like angular and seriously angry looking compared to the more cartoonish looking one. And to be honest, not that I didn't like the way the frog gun looked in a Ninja. One of my actually more favorite things about the series is how ridiculous and kind of adorable it was. But I kind of like this look. I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest. And it's kind of one of those things where it's more of a biased opinion, because like I can see from your perspective, you're like, well, I want it to look like it does in the show, but for me, I'm like, hey, I already bought this. I'm glad I have something that looks different. But ignoring that, it's honestly not terrible looking. Compared to everything else in this set, it's probably the best looking thing. Like I said, I like the design on it. The paint's very basic, but it gets the job done. You have the fire there. It hits the main points of it. You even have the symbol there. We'll take a quick look at a comparison here in a minute, but overall, I'm actually kind of okay with the look of this. Its main gimmick actually is probably one of the more fun things, or fun, I guess is a looser term, to come out of this line in terms of launching the stars, mainly because I'm familiar with toys like this. You load these in here, you know, I'm sure you've seen toys like this. I personally used to have a Millennium Falcon like gun toy when I was younger that did this, and you load those little like pink discs in. They were always pink for me, but they could be other colors, and you know, you fling them out. In this case, you actually have to load it up and wait till you hear that, and then you can shoot it. That actually looked pretty pitiful, to be honest. There we go, that's not bad. So actually, couple I'd say. Are you doing this to me now? It's like stuck in there. There we go. Let's reposition. Oh, it's wanting to come out. That was the thing. Okay, but it's actually kind of neat. I actually don't mind this. I think that sort of. You know what? I'm done with you. This one's getting stuck a lot, so there's a flaw. But regardless of what I was just saying, I think that in general, I was kind of annoyed at the sacrificing of potential connectivity with the Megazord and quality in order to go all in on this, like, flinging gimmick was kind of lame in most respects, but I actually kind of like it on this, mainly because it's rooted in a toy that I remember from being a kid that I remember being fun, so I can see kids liking it. And I also kind of like the aspect of loading it in and then firing. It does make it feel very mechanical. But anyway, get ready here. Here's the difference between the two. As you can see, there's an obvious size difference and design difference as well. See, look at their face. Look at those faces. There we go. So yeah, there's a pretty big difference there in terms of what they look like. This is like the angrier version. Again, I like seeing stuff like this, but I can see why people that don't want to or can't afford to import would want something that looks more like it. So we have 2 years though, maybe we'll get it, but definitely radical. There's sort of the space here, but this is actually where the stars or the shuriken went in its counterpart, and it would actually like open up the mouth and stuff like that, and it obviously had sounds. It was a whole different class, but yeah, quite a difference there. But overall, this set is definitely an improvement over the regular Red Hero set. So if you or like your kid or somebody is somewhere that you have to buy this for is dead set on wanting a hero set, pick them up this one. But at the end of the day, I still don't recommend this set as a whole. I think that they're a step down. This line has always been mainly for kids, even more so than anything else in the line. But they've been steadily going down in quality, which I think is a shame even for kids. So, like, personally, I recommend, if you like this, picking this up on its own. And that's, excuse me, and that's it. Everything else is pretty lame still. Even the new stars you can get fairly easily without this set. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.